Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Not come on in. Not come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey, everybody. Hi, girl. What's going on? It's your girl, BondyBlue. I'm back for a Real Housewives of Atlanta recap, review. I like to say review because I feel like we about to review this shit. We about to talk about it. We about to voir dire this shit. Okay. You guys. First of all, before we even get into the thing, we are still going to Mauritius. Reset by Design Wellness is still going to Mauritius, Africa in September 2026. If you're trying to roll with us, the link is down below in the description box. And we are also about to start working on a trip to Vietnam. And that will be like a group trip like we're doing to Thailand. Because y'all know we're going to Thailand tomorrow, right? My flight is tomorrow. So Lyric and I are going for Sokran, and it is with, Reset, but not in a retreat form, but in a group trip form. And I'm really excited, but I'm also very nervous. I'm also highly annoyed. When I bought my plane tickets, I picked out our seats myself. When we went back, all of the seats were unassigned. And then when I went to reassign the seats, the ones that I had selected were no longer available. And so now we're sitting across the row from each other in the middle of other groups of people. When I tell y'all, I'm like extremely pissed off about it. And I'm really hoping that when I go to the airport in the morning, they can fix that because we tried to call. But it's like, oh my God, like I really don't want to be on a 16-hour flight in a middle seat with my husband across the aisle from me. Like, it just really pissed me off. Like, even talking about it right now is making me mad. But hopefully, when we check in tomorrow, somebody, Lord, will want to help and just put me and my husband next to each other somewhere. Okay? Like, especially because I have gotten on these flights before when they acted like the flight was full and found that it was plenty empty seats all up and through the flight. So I'm just like, okay, we're gonna see. But that shit really pissed me off. That shit pissed me off so bad, y'all. Oh my God, I'm so mad. Okay. But my fingers are crossed that it'll be fine. My fingers are crossed that it will be fine. Hmm. Girl, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Before we even get into Real Housewives of Atlanta, are y'all gonna get a ticket? Are y'all gonna get a ticket to the show? Are y'all coming to our show? Because I think we have like a few a few tickets left. And I don't know how I feel about that. Okay? Yeah.
Are y'all gonna buy a ticket? Are y'all gonna buy a ticket? Are y'all gonna buy a ticket?
Get your ticket. All right. Thank you so much to the person that said they're gonna get y'all a good seat at check-in. I'm praying. Thank you. Thank you for putting that good energy out there for me. I appreciate that. So yeah, y'all. also, um, well, I'm so sorry. VIP was only available for the amount of time it was available. And the fact that you're not coming just because you can't do VIP is just very like, well, you don't like us that much. You don't like us that much. Don't act like you do. Okay. What airline? Delta. Delta. I prefer to fly Delta most of the time. Uh, so yeah. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed with Real Housewives of Atlanta for a couple of reasons. Can I tell y'all why I'm annoyed off rip? We'll get into that. First of all, I'm annoyed because y'all are gonna let Porsha not ever be held accountable for fucking and then marrying a married man, right? Like, you know what I'm saying, right? You don't ever have to be held accountable for that. And anytime anybody say anything to you about it, you go dead in the eyes, right? However, you're going to be questioning Kelly about her being with a married man? Is that what you're going to do? Yeah. I don't, I'm not, that's going to be yuck. Okay? Shamia. Shamia is gonna have smoke for everybody else but Porsha and her husband. That always finds a way to never have to show up for her. I know everybody likes to think that when women are on reality TV shows, their husbands can just not show up and we just won't think anything negative about them. I am so very sorry. If your wife has decided to sign up for a nationally syndicated television show and there's opportunities where your ass need to be there to show that she has an owner and she's accounted for, and you don't show up to account for her or show everybody that that's you got an owner, I don't appreciate that. Because if you're going to own a bitch, you need to show up when it's time to showcase that you are a owner of a wife. Okay? And I feel like when y'all sign up for these shows and you got to sit at a reunion show, Brandy, and that nigga not sitting behind you, and I know y'all going to act like it's because he got a regular job and all of that, but I'm going to feel like if your husband can't come to the reunion show with you because you got too many kids and shit, you don't need to be on this show. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the priorities are. But I'm low key like, because it makes me feel away. Like, it just makes me feel away, girl. So Shamia, you gonna be the one, right? What else is gonna annoy me? Us trying to fix and glaze over the fact that Charles is a likable, yes, but a fucking asshole. Okay? We're starting off the episode with them having to come in and correct what he did when he did that interview and said that he was might have been drugged. He probably was drugged the night that he and Angela went to Vegas and got married. He made it seem like it was just a drunken night where they got married and he just decided to keep her. Because that's what men will do. Even if they do all of that lovey-dovey shit at home, if the opportunity arises, they will play you out in front of other people because they're a man and you're a woman. And they just got to remind you who's in charge here, okay? I don't even like nobody asking me about you like this. Like you know, you in charge of some shit. Like you the famous one. You not the famous one, bitch. I'm the famous one. Why they asking me about you like I'm not who I am? The fuck? I imagine that's what goes on in Charles's head. Pinky Cole? Girl, I don't know whether I'ma love you or I'ma hate you. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know. It's a lot of energy going on. I don't know. Okay? It's a lot of first season energy, okay? So we don't know. But we're here for all of the authenticity of it all. We're here for the shenanigans. Okay? As Jocelyn Hernandez would say, we are here for the shenanigans. Cause it's given you gonna give shenanigans. Okay? What else? Drew. 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 I don't know what's going on currently in your life for you to feel like it would ever be necessary for you to have a man on FaceTime for a dinner party on a reality show. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happened, right? Like, I don't know what conversations have been had. I don't know what any of the girls may have implied in order for you to show up here today with us, with everyone around. cameras, production, sound people, and have this nigga in a white tee with a chain and a ring light sitting on the phone looking bored as you showcase to us that there is a man, and it's the man we thought it was last season that you said it was not. I just want I just want for people to not play themselves so cheap. And I feel like Drew sitting there with that man on the phone is playing yourself very, very cheap. Okay? Very, very discounted. Very, very on the low. For sale. I don't like it. I don't like it. Stand up. Please. Please, everybody. Stand the fuck up. There's no need. There was no need. Like, girl, what's happening? And then every time the camera showed him, he's sitting there. And I know all of the women, you know, they have not, and this is what I've been paying attention to recently, is that there are still so many women that are still like in the narcissistic spell. Okay, shout out to Dr. Is it Naj that be on TikTok talking about how we living in a narcissistic spell. She be talking about quantum physics. You got to be a smart and also stupid motherfucker to stay, you know, because you got to be able to one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. You got to be able to connect and make it make sense, because she be talking and I be like, bitch, I'm getting it, but I see how a motherfucker might not be able to get it. You know what I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Hold up. Because the show wasn't even that fucking entertaining. Let me pull it up. Let me pull her up for y'all right quick so y'all can see what I'm saying. And then, you know, y'all will understand. I love her content though, because she is so very, very smart, right? But it always gives, bitch, I know what you saying is true and smart. I can feel it. It's just like you running from me and I'm trying to follow, okay? Y'all, I don't know if y'all have ever followed this lady. Okay?
Has a whole lot less to do with Jesus resurrecting and a whole lot more to do with you breaking the narcissistic spell on your nervous system. Because if you look at the word Jesus, the name Jesus is actually part of what cast the spell, because they extracted the divine feminine wisdom that Jesus represents and they turned it into male. The name Jesus in and of itself connects back to Ishtar, which is a personification of the matrix or the womb, which is your source consciousness, the source consciousness that exists or that you are connected to based on the state of your nervous system. So Ishtar, which is E-star, the way that it connects along with Jesus to the divine feminine is that Ishtar or Easter is the eastern star, which is the planet Venus. Jesus, when you remove the J, because it technically doesn't exist,
because there was no
you
J.
are left with Isis, which is also Isis.
Right?
So back to the womb again.
Okay.
The tar in Ishtar or Estar is
Easter.
telling you that the process of Jesus resurrecting from the point of crucifixion is the darkness that you experience, that you are actively working to rebirth from after dealing with the narcissist. Now, the narcissist, if you're not familiar with my content, is not a personality disorder. Your body is a quantum supercomputer, which means that narcissism has evolved from personality.
You have internalized.
That program, once you experience trauma, once you experience crucifixion, which is your divine feminine being silenced for however many centuries we've been dealing with this, your aura field or your biofield becomes fragmented, and that's what allows this narcissistic program to spill through.
And that's also why, as you bitches get older, y'all get crazier. The more of a pick, if you a pick me, your mind, you lose your mind as you get older, girl.
The reason why it is a spell is because vowels are interchangeable. Letters are
So yeah, no, lost is the state where I'm in. Okay, exactly. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so I ain't even got to go no much further. You understand what I'm saying? Because there are some people that watch her, right? They get it. And you got to be listening real hard. Like, you got to be listening real hard, okay? right? To understand. That's why I said even the cadence of it was one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone, 2,005. I gotta go because my bacon is smelling fine. You know what I'm saying? But if you can follow that bitch sometimes, there's no disrespect. This is just my language. If you can, I'm trying to grow. If you can follow that woman, if you can follow that light being, it'll open up some shit for you. It's a little extra, right? And there are other people that talk about some of the same things in a more simplified way, right? I shared a video on my homepage this weekend, and the lady was explaining like what the patriarchy actually looks like. And this is me realizing that I understand all of this shit and that a lot of other people don't. So when people are sitting up there doing the one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish shit, I'm like, you know what? If this is simplified, let me give it to the women, okay? Because sometimes I feel like what I have learned this weekend is that the women do not see the narcissistic spell that they are under because they feel like that is what is natural to them. They don't understand their impulses are not necessarily something that is naturally occurring. Their impulses are responses from trauma. I hope I made that clear. I hope that was one fish, two fish for y'all. Okay? I don't know how we got there. But I'm going to pull it back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Just because I did want to give y'all that. Because, like, my thing that I'm trying to, capture right now, like what I'm the next phase, the next thing I'm trying to learn myself, okay, is how to not let other people's ignorances drive me the fuck crazy. Because, see, people are being far more dumb than they were before. And so then I find myself feeling like something is wrong with me because so many people are dumb. And so then I embark on this journey to figure out how to be around the of and not let y'all infiltrate me with the dumb shit. I don't know how. Every day dumber and dumber shit happens. Okay? I will get back to Real Housewives of Atlanta when the fuck I feel like it. Don't be in these comments talking to me like I'm AI or something. Okay? I am a human being. I go how I want to go. Please don't ever tell me what the fuck to do in them comments. I am a Gemini. I will block you. This is not the day. Phaedra is there. Why? Nothing interesting about it. Sometimes people be here for other shit. Sometimes the reality show is boring and they just be here because I be running it. Sometimes motherfuckers is just here to see me, Otis. It may not be all of y'all, but some people are here just because they like to see me, bitch. My God, on today. Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, who? Everybody been having me fucked up this weekend. Okay, excuse me. Okay? Excuse me. I might be a little sensitive. Okay, thank you, Crystal. Crystal will let me know. Okay? If I'm being sensitive or y'all hoes just, talking to me like, something wrong with y'all or something. Hey, Kayla. So as I was saying, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this group of women. And lastly, y'all, the main thing that's got me aggravated is that K. Michelle is on this fucking show pretending to be the black version of Dolly Parton and literally is just acting like a pick-me. You mean to tell me you went and married that man right before you came on this reality show just so you could be saying my husband every other minute, girl? That man that you act like you ain't really want? And then we gonna have to deal with you acting like you better than everybody, even though we know it's just a projection of you feeling insecure, because at the end of the day, you are loving hip hop. You threw a lit candle at a bitch. Now we can't have verbal disagreements on Real Housewives of Atlanta without you getting triggered. And I get it. You know, you get out of the limelight, you be on some chill shit. You not used to being around this shit. But girl, you signed contracts. You should have been rewatching shit. You should have been emotionally preparing yourself for going through what you about to go through with these hoes. But don't be up here acting like, oh my God, Pudding Pop, I have no idea what is going on amongst these Negro women. My God. All they do is cuss and fuss. I'm gonna have to go by the men folk. The men folk are calm. I'm gonna have to go and sit amongst the men folk because I don't think I can deal with this. You would have thought I'd never done this before. My God. My Lord. Like, girl, I need the energy of a man. These women. Gosh darn it. Like, girl, you threw a lit candle at a bitch one time, please. I'm sorry. Angela's husband said he was sorry for making it seem like she drugged his drink. She's not defending rumors anymore. Good, Angela. Good, Angela. That's so great. You have to learn from your mistakes, bitch. You have to learn. You have to learn from your mistakes. I like that. Porsha goes to see K. Michelle. K. Michelle, country music. Porsha, divorce. Staying in Simon house. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know why we're all having a misunderstanding about this Porsha house situation. When a attractive woman marries a ugly old man and they come up with an agreement prior that when she marries him, they will have this marital home as both their properties. They get a divorce. She wants the property. It's in the paperwork for her to get the property. He's a petty ass old nigga who likes to game the system and use courtrooms to abuse people. So even though Porsha ain't shit, there was still an agreement about this motherfucking house. And if she can pay the bills and the taxes, that nigga got deported. Who else does the house belong to, love? He don't go here no more. It's not his house. I don't know where y'all got that from. It was in the prenuptial for her to get the house. And he was trying to contest the prenuptial by saying that she went back to work too soon after they had broken up because it happened the same day. She announced a divorce and that she was going back to Real Housewives of Atlanta the same fucking day. It is Porsha's house. That man don't live here no more. And I might not like Porsha, but I feel like anytime a woman enters into an agreement with a man that we all know is fucking on her because he got money and she got looks. She's got the look. She has the look. She's procured the look. The nigga was embarrassing. She was too. But just on a physical level, y'all gonna stop acting like that man don't owe that lady some back pay for tugging and pulling at his nether regions and whatever the fuck she had to do, whatever she had to deal with. He looked like he might sometimes smell like expensive cologne and feet. That lady was not really attracted to that man. That lady got daddy issues. And I'm going to tell you how I know she wasn't really attracted to the nigga. Because what she pop out with next, what she actually really is attracted to. People who are physically in shape. Like the lesbian we have not met yet. Or the paid actor from Ready to Love, Mike, that was on this episode acting like they went together. Please, girl. Please. You did not need a man. You did not need a man for this. You could have sat at this table all by yourself. See, that's the problem. A lot of women really devalue themselves and they play themselves because you always think you need some crusty ass nigga to be sitting next to you at the end of a table when really you could have just been sitting your ass at the end of that table like the woman who used her snatch to get this here house. The fuck is you sharing? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Why is you sharing the head of the table with an actor nigga that you just met? Why would you do that? Low self-worth. Low self-worth. Low self-worth. No matter how big the ass is. Not cologne, cabbage, and Bengay. My God. Not with a minty, a hint of a mint flavor on top of it. Yuck. But yeah. That's that lady house. K. Michelle kept looking at the camera. Girl. She just got married to Caston. Porsha says that Shamia is her ex-best friend. Their friendship is non-existent. Kay starts crying about how a bunch of women in Atlanta have dated her exes, blackballed her, and everything else. Is that? So, Kay, why are you crying to a woman that is highly likely to be the first person to do some backstabby ass shit? And also, I think low key, she might argue with you, but she don't want it with you the way she would want it with somebody else like Shamia, who she think, bitch, you ain't gonna do nothing. I got you. But you sitting up here crying. What you think you about to have a real friendship? You think y'all think y'all about to be Hakuna Matata? You thought y'all about to be friends? You thought you about to be friends with Porsha? You thought you about to cry to Porsha and Porsha was gonna really care, girl? You thought that was a genuine sit down? I just want y'all to get away from me with whatever this is. Anyway, Kelly. Kelly is now Shamia's best fucking friend. Shamia. Girl. Don't talk about it. Just be about it. Don't talk about it. Just be about it, bitch. Like, you don't have to over exaggerate in order to make Porsha feel jealous. Like, don't even give her that. Like, don't even give her that because it's very obvious. Like, it's very obvious that you're like, oh, Kelly's my best fucking friend now. And it's supposed to make my ex-best friend feel away. And girl, you need to be understanding that you need to be letting your ex-best friend go because she's unhealthy. Like, as a person to be around, Porsha's like a good time girl. You can have a good time with her, but you can't really like be vulnerable with her. She's not safe for you. That's why y'all been having problems this whole time. So yeah, Shamia, I kind of feel like if you don't understand that you just weren't clear on who that lady was, I feel like you still missing the forest for the trees on some shit. Because it gives you still want that friendship back in some capacity, right? Like two exes that still mad at each other, but they hope one day they get back together. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Ain't nothing, because y'all do, this is like some lesbian shit, right? Like, girl, get over it. Move past it. Y'all are no longer friends. Why are you still hung up off of it? Like it's your ex-girlfriend or something? Because y'all know how lesbians, they be still in love with their ex-girlfriend no matter what. Like, no matter what. Whatever the last ex, the first ex, there's always an ex-girlfriend. And she's always going to be in a review mirror waiting for the opportunity to fuck your new girlfriend. That's just how it goes, girl. So yeah. You gotta be careful. All right? Because y'all know Shamia and Porsha are the friends who, go to church and shame gay people, traditional family life. And then y'all, in a club, kitty clicking and shit, making out and stuff, rubbing cooches. Oh, Shamia has a rum company. It's wonderful. Wonderful. Shamia said that hold up, made a college basketball for okay. So Shamia's daughter, not Shamia's daughter, Kelly's daughter. Kelly's daughter's going to college and they made these baskets for her to take with her, and Shamia's had like condoms in it and shit. And like a pregnancy test. It should have had a plan B in there too. I don't know if I saw a plan B, but a plan B needs to be in there. Okay? Condoms and plan Bs, all right? Maybe even some, coochie Y oil, you know what I'm saying? Because once you start, it might be hard to stop, at least for the first year after you do it. Okay? It just depends on the situation. Okay? Anyway, I'm just remembering my first time, child. After that, child, the Sam's box of condoms that was bought and all were used, my God, on today. But I was also like, 19. I felt like I was more of an adult. Okay. Bitches was getting hotel rooms and shit. Well, nobody sneaking in their mama and daddy house and all of that. Okay. All right. When nobody getting fucked out in the back of no car. Okay. Girl. Anyway, Shamia watched the reunion back and then she texts Porsha about some of the shit that Porsha was saying. And Porsha cursed her out. She was like, Porsha was. And I was just like, bitch, if you're not going to use words, stop talking to us. If you're not going to use words, stop talking to us. Because, like, a part of my aggravation with Shamia is it almost seemed like you scared or something. It almost seemed like you scared or something. Like you got that energy for everybody but Porsha. Like when she popped off on Drew at the table, it was like, okay, yeah, I could tell that Drew is being like facetious, acting like, what, oh my God, what did he do? But at the same time, it was like, girl, all you had to say is he's traveling. But you felt the way. You felt the way. That's why you responded that way. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't like that shit. Like, if you're going to be mean to the bitch that's mean to you. Don't be out here just overblowing stupid shit because you want somebody to point your anger towards. That's weird. I don't like that shit. Shamia was mad because Porsha said at the reunion show, I kiss Candy, then you kiss Candy. And then we was all kissing Candy. That's what happened. We were all kissing Candy. Like, oh, wow. Y'all just stay talking about Candy. Candy ain't even here. Candy, you better come back next season. Okay? Telling people you need to be able to do Bravo and Broadway at the same time. Bitch, I need to be able to do Broadway and Bravo at the same time. Porsha is having her Majestic Island party, and she doesn't even remember the name in the confessional. I feel like Porsha has gotten on reality TV and figured out how to Giselle the situation, and I'm not really here for it. The women are apprehensive about Porsha having a party in her ex-husband's house, and I'm like, why? Why? Y'all know I don't ever like to tell y'all to learn shit from white people, but girl, it's a divorce. It's your house. What are we talking about? Like, to me, the fact that we keep talking about this is Simon's house, to me, I know people don't want to see it that way, but it's giving misogyny. It's giving misogyny. Because what do you mean it's just his house? It's not just his house. It's not. It's not. It's not. And also, y'all be out here acting like Simon got his money honestly or some shit like that. Simon gives fucking scammer. Simon gives, I have my money through ill-gotten goods and shit. Okay? So stop acting like him getting robbed by Porsha is so bad. Yeah, it's her house, and we gonna have a new man in here, and then we gonna have a new woman in here. We gonna have whoever the fuck I want to have in here. What he gonna do? What he gonna do? I'm just saying. Sometimes you gotta, let people know. Like, girl, shut up. Anyway, Drew. Drew is now dating Black, even though she wouldn't say that she was dating him last season. Fine, she was going through a divorce. Be smart. Okay. She's FaceTiming with him the entire time. Phaedra comes in with that same dude that she was on Married to Medicine with. I'm like, at this point, it felt like you just be paying him to come around. Kay gets there with her husband, Caston. She says her going on Queen's Court was her holding Caston's feet to the fire, and then they got married right before this. And I'm like, girl, it's been a couple of years since you did Queen's Court. Why are you trying to act like that's what made y'all get married when really y'all got married before you came on this show? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I know what it is though. K Michelle comes from a certain demographic, right? You're the smart, educated, I was born in the 80s, Black woman, right? So you have a lot of Gen X shit going on, right? You still looking at this system like you have something to prove to it. You act like you don't, but every time you open your mouth, you complaining about having to prove something to somebody. And I'm just like, you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Like K Michelle, just be. Just make the fucking music. Just sing the music. Just perform the music. It's not 1996, girl. You don't need country music to allow you to make country music. Like, and I just kind of feel like we've been having this same conversation for so many years. It's almost like she don't have nothing else to talk about. So yeah, I just, I don't know, girl. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and I told y'all that Porsha brought Mike from Ready to Love. And he's an actor and he's ready to fuck. Yeah. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. A Delta, no kids. Yes. It's like, they're smart. 2-parent household, like we know, but it's like you haven't deconstructed yet. Like, I don't know why I be feeling like once Black women being so smart and obviously taking inventory of how the things that we were taught growing up were lies. It's like, no, it's like everybody's not getting that. Like, I thought once you saw how many married women were raising kids by themselves, how many married men still cheat, how many married men still leave, like, niggas die. Like, I thought y'all had saw based on that, like there are certain things that you don't necessarily have to do. K Michelle? Like, girl, you didn't have to get married to that man, but it's because in your mind, you feel like that's something you need to accomplish in order to solidify yourself or validate yourself as a woman. And I understand it. I absolutely get it. Like I said, I know that there are women out there who listen to me, and if I couldn't say that I've been with the same nigga for as long as I've been with him, they would be looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. They look at me like I'm crazy anyway. And then, the 6'2" man walks up and now everybody's like, oh. So yeah, girl, I don't know. I just feel like under the current circumstances where men put women through such bullshit and divorces, right? Right? Kelly just went through all of that shit in her divorce. Nigga try to take your business. Look at Sierra over there having to let go of Ghetto Girl Eats. Like, women who have money and have accomplished things and they want to try to share shit with dumb niggas that are just there to take advantage of them. But because they're so, stigmatized, girl, y'all really like, oh no, my nigga different. Okay. You should plan for him not to be, though. Girl, you should plan for him to switch up on you at any moment. I don't understand. Okay, but listen, it might be my neurodivergency that's expecting everybody to have, like, saw the statistics and recognize that marriage does not benefit women. It benefits men, and then men end up coming out better on the back end than women do a lot of the times. And then women are in love and men are always in their mind like, this bitch might eventually leave me, so I can't let her leave here with anything that I don't want to give her. Y'all don't even be thinking about that. Niggas be thinking about that. You don't think the nigga gonna one day, try to take money from your business. He was thinking about that. He was thinking about it. That's why now that y'all going through a divorce, he contesting all of this shit. Right, Todd? It's just like, I don't know how much evidence everybody needs to see around them in order for them to stop moving, like the shit we was being taught when we were growing up has not shown to be like, a liability at some point. As a married person, that for me personally feels like it's cool. I'm good. But I still would not promote this in a way in which young girls are doing this. I think you should be fully formed, cerebral cortex and shit. I think all of that shit should be melded together, and you should be, in your personhood, because you need to be able to dictate your life even in the confines of a marriage. And the earlier they get you, the less likely you are to fight back. And you're going to have to fight back, because ultimately men are like children in a way of, if you give them an inch, then they take a mile. So you have to be somebody, a woman that is going to put her foot down and be like, yeah, nigga, I love you, baby, but not like that. Not like that. Calm down, nigga. That's too much. Pull it back. Have some self-respect. Oh my God. I swear to God, I'm so glad me and my nigga is good, because that's why I would be a terror to you niggas, okay? I would be a terror. There are girls out there that's like, they line of life is to make niggas' lives harder. Yes. Yes, you have to. You can't make life easy for niggas. They don't appreciate that. They don't appreciate you making life easy for them. What? Resent you for it, bitch. How dare you make my life easier? How dare you be smarter than me? How dare you make more money than me? How dare you not be jealous? How dare you not be controlled? Like, all of this shit, like, it's crazy. It is so crazy. Bitches be out here trying to be perfect. Niggas be like, I hate you, perfect ass bitch. And then be out here doing whatever you want to do. And then it's like, oh, you a hoe. Whoa. Okay. That's only these people on reality shows. Where does this go down in real life? I don't take none of them seriously. What you mean? Where does what go down in real life, girl? Which part? Cause I'ma tell you, I don't know what y'all think going on, but this is real life, girl. This real life. Them people really do be getting divorced and married and losing money. Like, that shit be real. That shit be real, y'all. Don't think it don't be real. You saw what Drew went through with that crazy ass nigga living in a basement, bringing bitches to the basement while trying to get money off of you as a manager. Trying to, like, girl. What about who that was? Who that was that husband was trying to get they ends from when they was a kid and when they got a divorce? Who was that? Journey Smollett? Girl. Been loving a nigga since he was at a bus stop. And look how they do you on the back end. What? Pinky Cole, slutty vegan. Pinky is that girl. That's all she said. Okay? Kelly gets to the party with Trey. Apparently, he has been through everybody, because that's how it go in Atlanta. There are not many straight men or straight men that have a temperament that women would want to even deal with, right? So I'm sure it's like a handful of guys that, make their rounds through the women. That's why they're allowed to act like assholes, because the women just want good dick and companionship and a nigga that's halfway decent at eating coochie and having a conversation. So you find, a nigga with a nice jawline and some, linguistic talent, and it's, it's good until it's not. And he knows this. He knows this. That's why it's not a nigga, competing against anybody else, even when you're married. That's not what it's about. It's about him competing with the happiness you could have alone. Always competing with, I could just be by myself. Okay? I really could just be by myself. We do not have to force this. Okay? When you have your own shit, you can always just go home. It's very, very helpful in relationships with people that try to hold everything over your head as a bargaining chip. Makai, thank you for the super chat. A dude once told me I was almost too perfect, but cheated. Bondi is correct, y'all. Covert narcissists exist, and they will put you through there, okay? And you gonna see them, and they gonna be fine, or they gonna dick you down appropriately, and you gonna be like, take me through there, take me through there. That's how y'all be. Cortisol levels all high. Cooch all raw. Live your life, girl. It's your journey. You have to get to these, these benchmarks, these milestones on your own time. Okay? Or no one else's. So Because I feel like Kelly is in that time in her life when she need a nigga that's good at fucking. Like, after being with old boy, like, I'm not trying to husband Trey. Okay? Listen, this is all Trey is for at the end of the day.
I'm just your dildo. That's all I can be. I ain't even charge you. Let you fuck me for free.
The fact that men were making songs like that, women, you have to stand up. Niggas with dirty fingernails, dirty toenails, schmegma, and bad weed breath are saying shit like this to you.
Girl, we ain't going steady. I thought you know me.
Girl, she don't love herself. She don't love herself. Shout out to Regina Hall. Oh my God. Okay, all right. I'm back. What else happened? Charles mentions that Shamia being missing from the table it means that there's no SWV because it's 3 singing women now. K Michelle, Shamia, and Drew. Apparently she was with Pinky waiting for her husband. And to me, I was like, Shamia, stop fucking playing. So you mean to tell me you thought you getting dressed and everything and you didn't even know that this man, if he had landed or not? And you wait until y'all pre-gaming and you all dressed to have this nigga be on the phone and tell you he not even in y'all state yet? That man did not want to come. I don't know why he acted like he wanted to come and then ended up getting rerouted. I don't know what that's about. Maybe just so it won't make it seem like he's just not really trying to support you and that it was just I wanted to be there for you, babe. Switch the fucking flight at the last minute. She not gonna check it. She might, but she ain't got enough power in their dynamic to really do anything about it. She gonna go take it out on somebody else. Porsha says that she met Mike after COVID. Girl, I don't even care. You can't trust nothing Porsha say. Don't listen to no timeline, girl. It ain't gonna make no sense. Shamia gets there in her mohawk. Y'all said y'all hated the mohawk. I kind of liked it. I am a weird bitch. And I remember back in the day, in the early 90s, a lot of our aunties, their hair would break off in the front and they would do that, the short cut in the front and then the long in the back because y'all just only care about having long hair, right? My auntie had that hairstyle for a little while because all they cared about was having long hair. The hair could be motherfucking see-through, bitch. It could be 10 strands of hair. Is it long? That's all that matter. Okay. So I don't know why y'all was eating Shamia up about her, mohawk girl, what the fuck? Business in the front, party in the back ass hairstyle, bitch. I don't know. Okay, but y'all know that Shamia has a weird, eclectic, tacky style. Okay, let's not give it too much too soon, because I'm sure it's gonna get worse. Okay, so let that girl have her little rock star lifestyle. Might not make it mohawk. Okay, let her have it. Okay, y'all gotta stop. Y'all just be going too hard on people. That is just mean. Anyway, I thought it was cute. It was layered well. I like the way I saw the swirls in the cut. I was like, that's pretty. Okay. Anyway, what else happened? Phaedra says that she's gotten work done. They were talking about, Shamia looking like she got work done, but it had a negative connotation to it. And I'm like, I don't know if Shamia got work done, but Shamia's body has always been tea. So don't act like it's a brand new bitch that just walked in here. Like, don't do that. Girl, I've been just a brown skin version of Porsha, bitch. Okay, it's been that. I don't know what's going on with y'all, but we've been standing here looking like the brown skin and the medium brown skin versions of the same goofy bitch. Okay, don't do that. All right, don't do that. My God, on today, because if people weren't styling Porsha, she would just be wearing workout clothes everywhere and freakum dresses. So Pinky and Kelly have a history. I don't know why Shamia won't get a stylist, y'all. Leave me alone. Kelly says that she left her on red. Kay and Pinky are deltas. I don't know why Pinky and Kelly don't get along. I'm not really sure. I'm sure we'll delve deeper into that later. I think probably Pinky will probably have felt like Kelly was fake. I'm guessing. We'll see. That's my, you know, what you call it? What you call it? That's what okay. My premonition, bitch. Okay, Piper. That's my premonition. All right. Um, what else happened? Drew still has black on FaceTime. I hate it. I hate it. And I do want y'all to commit to memory that men who wear too much jewelry are going to cheat on you, disrespect you, lie to you, play in your face, gaslight you, and then act like you was being dumb the whole time. I just want you to be aware, right? I just want you to be aware. Um, let a nigga prove me wrong. I would love it. I would love it. But I haven't seen a respectful nigga yet that has on heavy diamond artillery on their chest. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet. But you know, there are some people sometimes that will fit in the cracks, okay? They might show up and still be a good guy. Their neck is heavy, but they're a good guy. I haven't met him. I don't know him. Haven't seen him. All right. But I do want y'all to just be a little bit more aware that men with too much jewelry on are going to mistreat you. I don't know why there's a connection, but there is. Okay. Something about the flamboyance. Okay. And I think it's just because of the way they metabolize everything. Men seem to always think they're better than women. So anytime, you know, like anything that they do a lot of times will have a little tinge of I'm better than a woman. And so when men are flamboyant, it creates an attitude that I'm that nigga. I'm shy. I got diamonds on my neck. So that means I could treat this very beautiful woman like shit because I'm that nigga. Yeah, that's usually the mindset. They play a game. Pinky and her husband. 3 kids in 3 years, huh? 3 kids in 3 years, eh? Jamie told me that he has a very successful business himself. I've never heard of his business. I've only heard of Pinky's business. I don't feel like people have to be like a bum in order for them to utilize a romantic connection with a woman in a way that makes it seem as if everything is about love when really it's about gotcha, bitch, locking your ass down, making it very hard for you to disconnect from them. And to me, a nigga getting you pregnant back to back 3 years in a row, yeah, that's a nigga that wants you to go sit down. That's a nigga that wants you to go sit down. Like, ma'am, go sit down somewhere. Okay, here's a baby. Go sit down. Oh, you back up? You trying to do some shit? Bam. Here's another baby. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all, I don't think niggas actually do different shit. I just think y'all think that they don't be doing the shit they be doing. Okay? Cause that's a lot, girl. You know, $100 million business on it. You had 3 kids in 3 years back to back like that. That sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like a lot of fucking work. But you know, get your, do your thing, girl. If you can manage it all, more power to you. Drew asked where Gerald is, and Shamia says he's where your man is. And she was like, is he traveling? And she was like, yeah. It's like, okay, well, why did you have to say it like that? Okay. And Cynthia was like, girl, you was being messy because Gerald ain't never here. Gerald ain't never here, girl. Gerald gone like Gerald Levert gone. Baby, hold on to me. Cause see, I'm a special kind. A man that is hard to find. Told you 1,000 times, baby, hold on to me. Oh, baby, hold on to me. I ain't lying. I won't. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Listen, Drew was being shady. She was. She absolutely was. Slick shade, cute shade, nice shade. And to me, this is my thing. When people are slick shading you, you can directly, you know what I'm saying? But don't put too much on it. Cause I feel like Shamia put too much on it in that moment. It was like, all right, girl. Damn, girl. Okay, damn. All right, girl. Are you okay? Shit. She must feel some way about the fact that Gerald didn't come. That would have been my next. Girl, that would have been the next thing I said. Okay? Cynthia says that nobody expected him to be there. Porsha and Mike haven't smashed in 9 months. Girl, what are you talking about? What are we talking about? What do you mean? Porsha, get away from us with whatever this is. I don't know what you're trying to get across, but I don't believe none of it, and so I don't care. If I don't believe shit, I disengage. I ain't about to be doing mental gymnastics trying to figure out if you a fucking liar or not. I would just I see too many inconsistencies, bitch. I just don't care no more. Basically how it go. They pretend to get married in Simon's house. I didn't know what the fuck that was. That was weird too. I was like, what girl, what is this? What is this? Why would y'all do this? This very specific thing. Why would y'all do this? Do y'all see what I'm saying, y'all? Do y'all see what I'm saying? In this moment, right now, these two people that said they have not fucked in 9 months, that look like they don't even really know each other like that, are coming to us and playing marriage like it's a joke. You know, him pretending to get down on one knee, them standing there, and K. Michelle acting like she was gonna officiate. Y'all don't think that's a little immature or lame or cringy or odd or desperate? None of that? Okay. Girl, maybe they was just having a good time, and I'm just, because, you know, they think I'm a stick in the mud or something. Because I just call people out on their bullshit. Okay, my bad, okay? Y'all have fun with that. You know, that's cute. Have a good time, girl. Anyway, the ladies and men separate. Shamia and Porsha. Porsha plays it cool, right? Dead in the eyes. Shamia is pretending that she's cool, but then pouring all of her animosity into Drew's lap. All right? Drew is like, listen, I don't have an issue with Shamia. I don't know what the problem is. Porsha brings up how Shamia got online and apologized, but it was obvious that nobody actually took it to heart and everybody thought it was bullshit, which is why we had all asked for you to stand the fuck up and not get up there crying and apologizing when your friend always been Flo. Your friend always been Flo, sis. So all of that, I'm sorry. Girl. Nancy, I bind you. I bind you, Nancy. Okay? What else? Shamia and Drew are not cool. Shamia brings up Drew not believing Angela's receipts on Phaedra. Because y'all know at the reunion show, they made all of Angela's receipts look circumstantial. And for a person like me, that's all I need. Because this is not about whether Angela can actually prove if this shit happened. It's if there's enough evidence for me to think that shady ass Phaedra might have done it. Because I just think that Phaedra is shady within herself. Like, just shady as a person, okay? So it doesn't take much for her to do shady shit and then lie about it later. I think that's a part of her character at this point. So when she consistently does this, I don't know why people act like, oh my God, you need hard evidence on Phaedra. No, you don't. When somebody has already been up here manipulating and lying on people and plotting on people and then get in your face and act like she don't know what the fuck going on, don't want to answer no questions, don't want to ever acknowledge it, don't want to apologize, nothing. Yeah, girl, I don't put anything past you at all. And if that lady said that you did that shit, I believe you did that shit. It's not going to take much because you've already ruined all of your credibility with the seasons and seasons of you being on Real Housewives of Atlanta, not only lying about your own life for no reason, but also lying on other people. And then got the audacity to sit up here and act like somebody was trying to frame you. Girl, wasn't nobody trying to fucking frame you. I don't know what's going on in this time frame, but the way people project is ridiculous. That was a clear projection. Wasn't nobody trying to set your ass up and frame you for shit, Phaedra. Stop it. That's what you do to other people. That's what you do to other people. That's not what people do to you. And if people do it to you now, it's because you was doing it to people then. Either way, bitch, you took no accountability. And so I feel no need to even acknowledge that there's a possibility that Angela could be lying. Because that's not what I'm just not believing that. I don't think Angela had any reason to lie. Okay? What's up? Nothing. Where was I in my notes? I'm sorry, y'all. Lyric walked in the room. I got distracted. Shamia brings up Drew not believing Angela's receipts. Phaedra says Drew and Angela tried to frame her. Angela brings up how Phaedra's homegirl walked up on her at the Hawks game talking about, I'm Phaedra's friend with the hands. And Phaedra said, I pulled the tapes. And Kelly, like the true smart person she tends to be, because this is where my mind went immediately. What do you mean you got the tapes to an NBA basketball game? Now, I'm willing to believe that Phaedra knows somebody down to the arena, because Phaedra's one of those people, right? You're related to a lot of people. You know a lot of people. You done helped a lot of people. You done paid some people's bills here, there when you had some money. And that means that they're going to be loyal to you. And people that work down to the arena, people that work at the courthouse, you know, those are people you keep good relationships with, because if you need something from them, they'll show up for you. So listen, especially because I live down here in New Orleans, where if you know somebody that got a gold jacket, you might be able to get on the floor down to the Superdome, okay, down to the dome, girl. If you know somebody in the right color jacket, girl, you might be able to get in on a side door or something like that. You know what I mean? So for me, my mind automatically went to, I done been to a plethora of games, and I've also worked for the news station, and I know that they don't just give or show footage like that to just know anybody at an NBA game, because it is literally the ownership of the NBA, not of the, individual Hawks as a team, not of the arena, but of the NBA. So the idea that she would be able to get that, okay, I might give you that. But the fact that you thought you was going to be able to hear the conversation that was had from security cameras or from the actual broadcast cameras, that they would be able to hear a conversation happening between two people that nobody gives a fuck about on the sidelines. Girl, what? What? That don't even make no sense. And so then when they actually pressed Phaedra about it in the confessional, she was like, well, I asked for the tapes. I asked for the tape, but I didn't see them. You see how easy it was for her to lie and make y'all believe that she could go and get the fucking surveillance footage at the Hawks game, girl? Do y'all see how easy she was able to make y'all believe that shit? If it were not for people who actually could 1 + 2 the situation. Like, girl, even if you could see, you couldn't necessarily hear what was said. Girl, what? That don't even sound like something you could do. Shut up. Listen, but of course, believe that Angela's circumstantial evidence is not enough to prove that Phaedra did exactly what the fuck Angela said that she did, which was got somebody to come to the show with some bullshit to force other women to talk about the shit that's going on in their relationships, especially when you as a person don't have anything that you want to share. Come on now. Anyway, so at this point, K. Michelle is tired, and so she goes and she looked like it hurt when she walked, girl. She went and walked and found her man and was amongst the men. And then Porsha has her issue with Kelly about something that Kelly said. And Mike thanks everybody for coming like he paid the mortgage, girl. Everybody was laughing. Everybody was laughing at the way he decided to give a thank you for coming speech. Like, sir, you don't even go here. You don't even go here, sir. Very, very odd things going down on Real Housewives of Atlanta, you guys. Let me see if there was anything that went down on Instagram after the show. But I don't know how I'm going to feel about this season, y'all. I don't know. Let me see. The premiere felt high energy and much more cohesive than last season. True. With K. Michelle and Pinky Cole adding fresh drama and Porsha and Shamia's friendship in tatters. Okay, come on. Give me a right out. Okay, we're about to add that to the information bar on the cable box. Okay, we'll never see it for that liar, Phaedra. I don't think anyone believed that. And the way they ate that lie up, I just shook my head. And that's what I can't stand, y'all. And that's what aggravates me about like Truly Original as producers. It's like they don't ever give you the satisfying moment. I feel like everybody watching will be like, like it's like when you watch a horror movie and everybody can see that the killer is right there, but the person that the killer is about to kill, and you screaming, girl, and they just ignoring you. Like, that's how I feel about the truly original producers, because they refuse to give you like the beginning, the middle, and the end. They refuse to give it to you, girl. No resolve ever. It is so exhausting. Like Porsha being able to skate and lie all through a season and then come to the reunion show and look at y'all like, bitch, I wish y'all would try to press me, girl. I'm Porsha. Ain't nobody pressing me. Okay, and Andy is like, boobies. We're not gonna press Porsha because, you know, boobies or whatever the fuck. Because y'all know how the men's act. Even if they gay child, y'all know how the men's act for old glittery, you know, chaos demon that's using beauty magic. Okay. Okay, and Porsha is a motherfucking chaos demon that uses beauty magic. Okay, look at this shit. This how you girl girl, look at her. Look at her. Girl, look at the titties, the stomach, the ass. Like, girl, you are a perfectly crafted chaos demon. Girl, if it was an episode of Charms, you would have got me, girl. You would have got me. Let me see what else they talking about. Let's see. Phaedra Parks and Angela Oakley agree that the most shocking and surprising moments came from Shamia Morton, Shamina, Shamessi, Shaliar. Phaedra also says that Shamia's friendship with Porsha is irreconcilable, bitch. Get your words together.
Who would you say is the surprise of the season?
Ooh, we had a lot of surprises this season, but I definitely would say some of the most shocking and surprising moments came from Shamia.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely
I
Shamia.
will agree. Shamia.
Mm-hmm.
Shamia. Shamina. Shamessi. Shalaya.
No.
Shanita and Alliance.
Hey, hey.
Not should need an alliance.
Hi.
I mean, I can't even find my mouth to put the popcorn in it because I'm so engaged and involved in this movie.
Now that I've told you who the big shocker is, who would you say is the villain of this season?
Oh my goodness. Now I think we need to redefine villain. Villain is just someone who will hold the group accountable. And if anyone is a villain this season, I would say Shamia.
Some would say I'm in my villain era.
Phaedra, when it comes to Porsha and Shamia's falling out, Phaedra, who would you say is Porsha and Shamia's falling out? Who or what is most to blame?
Well, you know what? Relationships always involve two people. And so I don't think there's ever one person that's absolutely right or wrong. So it's unfortunate that their relationship is in this place. But I could never say that one is more to blame than the other because there's some deep-seated things that I don't think any of us know about. And so we're just sort of watching it play out. And baby, it's gonna play out.
Girl, you the one that's going to the St. Regis trying to get your past shoes, child, screwing anybody. That right, my fiance.
Do you think they can repair it, or is it beyond?
No, it's irreconcilable differences, bitch. We can't be friends. Cause I'm still in love with you. I went by my mother's house, saw your car there. To her, you're still family, and it don't seem fair. When everyone to just go on. I try, but I can't do it. I'm still torn, baby. Wee. Sorry, y'all.
Who brought the most drama this season? Okay, we'll keep going. Which cast member did you have the most fun with?
I would probably say
a couple of them. Everybody was
Carrie Michelle and Kelly Potter.
Yeah.
Okay. Which cast member disappointed you during filming?
Oh,
I plead the fifth.
Okay, that's
I don't know.
a fair
I'm
answer.
probably gonna say Angela Oakley.
Okay, surprised to hear that.
Yeah.
Best dressed cast member.
Phaedra.
I'm gonna give it to Kelly. She's just a fashion girl.
Kelly's a fashion girl. Phaedra did good.
Okay, most likely to be late?
Drew.
Ooh. Period. We've got the consensus here.
True, right?
Okay, which housewife would you let babysit your kids?
Okay.
Oh, that's great. Well, Kelly already babysits my kids, so outside of her, funny enough, I would probably have to say Phaedra or Cynthia.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say K.
Okay, and then lastly, which former housewife would you
I would just say K.
want
That's
back on the show?
Ooh.
Who brought the most drama this season?
Ooh.
I gotta go with my girl Candy.
Yeah?
Candy Burrs for sure.
I would go with Nene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nene
I love me some Nene. I would go with Nene.
always going to be a character.
I would
Both
go
of them
with
are
Nene.
great.
Her personality is so brilliant. I love it.
This is my sister.
Yeah, double the fun.
Yes, it's double the fun, and you know, I'm on the show. She introduced me to the friend group, so I think that this is like the perfect energy to be able to talk about the show. So I'm excited.
I think so too. You guys are bringing some good vibes.
Child, Pinky loves a headpiece, child. She loves a headpiece, don't she? Mm-hmm. The ladies who kick it, the rhyme that is wicked, those that know how to be pros be evicted. Ooh, ladies first, ladies first. Ooh, ladies first, ladies first.
Are y'all gonna buy a ticket? Are y'all gonna buy a ticket? Are y'all gonna buy a ticket?
Hey.
So I want to start off with just an easy topic here. Have you heard your taglines yet?
Yes, we have.
But we can't share it.
We can't wait for y'all to hear them on Sunday, for sure.
Well, can you tell us, like, who's really stood out to you? Is there somebody that made you go, ooh?
On the show, this one over here. She is a star in her own right. And you know what I love about Shamia? Shamia is a ball of energy, and she is a light on and off the camera, and that can't be denied. And money can't pay for that. So when you're talking about a light, she's gonna give you a little lightning, but she is a light.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
She's fantastic.
No, I'm super excited. I'm in my sophomore season of the show, and I really wanted to bring someone into the friend group that not only is a super girl's girl and really lovable, but also in her bag, a real boss. And the first person that came to mind was, oh my goodness, Slutty Vegan, Pinky Cole, hello. She's only been on the cover of every magazine that you can imagine. And she really does add a lot to this friend group. All the ladies in this friend group, we are all bosses and just talented and just, we have our own lights.
Okay, well, let's talk about you then. We've seen you do everything. You have this ability to constantly be in the headlines. What was it that made you say, I want to do reality TV?
Because I'm crazy, that's why. Why else would, no, I'm good. Well, you know, what I'm really excited about, I'm excited to be an entrepreneur who has had many highs and also many lows. So to be able to utilize my testimony and share it with the world on Bravo in a platform where, you know, people can see me and see the range, that tells me that I'm in the right. And it tells me that I'm in the right space at the right time. When you watch Real Housewives, you get to learn about my family, about all of the things that I've done to garner success in business, and then how I lost my business. And I bought it back, and then tough decisions I have to make just to maintain my stability as an entrepreneur. And there's so many people in America right now that are going through the same thing and just don't know how to verbalize it. So now I'm the spokesperson to do that. And
okay, they're telling me we have literally 1 minute left. I had another question for you, specifically about your friendship with Porsha. Do you feel like that would have deteriorated whether you were on the show or not?
You know, that's a great question, and I don't have the answer for it, but what I do know is I appreciate the fact that we can both coexist in this friend group.
It tells me that I'm in the right space.
Okay. Girl, she is not a lesbian, girl. Most Atlanta women give a vibe though. We're gonna tell. I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all know I don't know Pinky Cole. I can't say nothing. Does she look like people who I know, Kitty Click? Yes. That's all I can say. Is that she look like people I know. But that don't mean that's her. You know what I'm saying? The girls are strictly dickly. You know what I'm saying? The girls love the dick. That's what they're here for. And, you know, I respect that. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Until I don't. But right now I respect that. Okay? And some people have lesbian face, and they don't even know that they have lesbian face, you know? And then when you say it, everybody acts like you said something so fucked up. And it's just like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, there's a certain bone structure. There's a certain bone structure, bitch. I don't know what to tell you. But, you know, there are just things that pop out. That's why I didn't understand why everybody got so upset when we was talking about people being gay coded. Because it's just like, they're like, so you saying Aaliyah is gay? Yeah, bitch. Absolutely. What do you mean? If your girl only knew. Girl, what? The way the girls wanted to bump pelvises with Aaliyah, she would probably leave you alone. And then y'all don't even understand the masculine energy that all of those women had at one point or another. And I'm talking about like the TLC, Aaliyah, you know, Missy Elliott. You know, they very much had a, you know what I'm saying? You could slide into cool. And cool a lot of the times comes with a level of masculinity, right? Because girly girls don't always come off as cool. They come off as, you know, hyper or prissy or, you know, just lighter in energy than somebody, you know? Okay. I'm pulling a quad because, you know, there were clips and I didn't go through the clips. And, you know, it's Bravo, girl, because I don't want to bring this in. You know, I'm going to be gone, girl. Like, take me while I'm here.
In reference to Toya, I think that it is very difficult for Toya to 100% support me. It's very challenging for her to do that. And part of that is because I'm already that girl. You see what I'm saying? So if she supports me, then it's continuing to push me up a little bit higher. And that just can't be. She just can't give me that. So she may give me a little bit of something, but she'll never give it to me in its full glory. But the good thing about it is that I don't need it.
Do you think you have the life that Toya wants?
Yes, we are all masculine and feminine energies. We are. How else will we get here, child? It takes sperm and eggs, girl.
You know, I think people find happiness in their own lives. You know?
What do you think, Heavenly?
I'm running for Congress District 13. I think when we're talking about Toy, right? And you're talking a little bit about me and Tori in our relationship. We're not beefing at all, and we're actually really cool right now. But I think that at any chance Toya could take to think she's going to
let's
embarrass
do
me.
this.
Can I
Because
finish?
no, you cannot. Listen, do you think that if Toya wanted to, do you think she's just such good friends with Kirk that she got to hang out with him and do his cars and all that? Why do you think she's doing that?
Because she's a weirdo. She's a male-identified pick-me weirdo bitch. Because men, like, to me, men in general show a allegiance to other men. They have a overall respect for other men. And when I see women don't have that same respect for one another, it just, I'm grossed out by you bitches. That's all. Like, you can be who you are, but I'm grossed out by it. Like, you taking an extra step to go and befriend this weird ass, shifty eyed nigga. Like, really? And that's another thing. All of y'all that believe that Quad needed to lie about anything dealing with this weird ass nigga, y'all are all not giving Coochie the credit that Coochie deserves. Y'all are being delusional about how men see prize in women. Like, y'all are being delusional if you think that Quad had to lie in any capacity to be with this man. And then the thing that really annoys me is that you will say that Quad lied about everything, but then you don't look at King Kirk and be like, well, if you went along with it, nigga, you was lying too. That's not what y'all saying. Y'all just saying she lied. And I'm like, I don't even know how y'all would get to that
When's the last
from this.
time
But
that Kirk has reached out to you?
It was recent. Very recent. Maybe a few days ago.
Saying what?
I don't.
Girl.
I don't. Here, I don't indulge. Listen.
Did you respond back?
I don't indulge. You know, here's the thing. I'm all in when I'm all in.
okay. He said, stop lying. I asked to end the relationship and haven't had a need to contact you. Stop trying to make yourself look good. These curated interviews and PR stunts are laughable. PR stunt? PR stunt? You think somebody got to do a PR stunt for you, nigga? For you? I'm sorry, y'all, but in a couple of months, we will not remember this man. We will be like, what was his name? What was that guy that Quad was with? And she was doing the IVF with? What was that boy name? This is how we will be in about a good 5 to 6 months. Girl, nobody ain't gonna remember this. Once we done went through a whole season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl, ain't nobody gonna remember Kirk. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like, because I know a lot of y'all don't know. Yes, men can be on social media. Absolutely. But this type of shit, men being on social media, this is you don't regulate your emotions. So you get on the internet and run your fucking mouth in a way that does not align with the stoicism that I feel you think a real man is supposed to have. Real men can speak up for themselves, absolutely. But also real men know that I'm a man and I don't have to defend myself to nobody. Because I'm a man. And people are going to believe me and want to be on my side anyway. I ain't got to get on the internet and say nothing about this lady. I ain't got to argue about nothing with this lady. You have them in a controlled environment with your friends, not with a real journalist that will question you. The performance goes on. What did you want him to ask her, to provide the text messages to prove that you text her? Is that what you would like? Would you like her to provide the text that shows you texting her? And no, it wasn't mutual or amicable. That was another performance and PR stunt. Huh? Okay. I think niggas learn words and just, they learn words and they just start using words and the words don't even go there. Like, what are you talking about? What PR stunt happened about y'all breaking up?
Did you respond back?
And then you signed up to be on a reality show, but you want to act like everything is some performance. Nigga, everything you were doing was a performance too, Kirk. Get the fuck out of here. Like, nigga's weird.
I don't indulge. Here's the thing. I'm all in when I'm all in. I'm so in. I'm so in when I'm all in. Sometimes I can even be blinded that I'm so in. So when I'm all out, when I'm out, kind of all out.
Did you call it quits first?
It was mutual. It was a mutual situation. And when we go back to say
women cape for King Kirk King, okay? Women, period, girl. It's always gonna be a woman somewhere that just wants a man so bad that whenever she see another woman not slopping up dick, okay? Whenever she see a woman not desperate for dick, she like, oh my God, look at her letting that good dick go to waste. Let me go and try to. That's how y'all be. Y'all be running, jumping, and hot. That's why I don't understand how y'all don't realize that this man obviously got with that lady knowing that there would be a lot to gain from it. He was on a Bravo reality show. You think he didn't get coochie from this? You think that man has not had women sliding in his DMs since he came on TV with his chesticles out? Just like when Gregory was on TV whining about Quad, here come Miss I'ma give him what you want. There are always, and it's so sad. It's so sad. There are always desperate women out there that are looking for some man, anywhere to defend. As if that man is going to be like, oh my God, she defended me so well. I'm going to marry her and I'm going to fuck her. Like, girl. Girl, where's the shit? Where's the shit at? Because pick me, hallelujah. I gotta find a man. I don't care what he did. I don't care who he hurt. I don't care who he fucked. I just want a man to pick me, Lord. Pick me, Lord. I don't care what you did. I don't care who you fuck. I don't care how mean you are to me. Just pick me, just pick me, just pick me, Lord. I mean, man, I mean, daddy. Pick me, daddy.
Being, what was that? Luck ran out. I never worry about luck. Again, like I said earlier, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed. So I don't never worry about luck. So
And here's the thing. The woman, Quad as just a woman that's not on a reality show, but just a woman with a good portfolio, owns her home, keeps herself up, and is in her 40s. Okay? No kids. These are all wonderful qualities for a woman to have. She's even God-fearing. Niggas love that. Those are all good, great qualities, right? Which means that her getting with another man is not going to make her look any better. It's actually going to make her look worse. He, on the other hand, will basically be picked from obscurity, made famous, have more value and integrity projected onto his image because of her. And now women want him because he was with her. So off rip, the way this man tried to act like that lady didn't add no value to his life, girl. Y'all cannot like Quad, okay? Because a lot of people don't like Quad. Quad is extra. Quad does a lot. All of that shit. You know what I'm saying? All of the, the long-winded, all of that. But Quad, Miss Quad, she got it at the end of the day, okay? And so for me, if y'all can't see that this goofy-ass nigga was up here trying to take advantage of the situation with that lady, I just don't know what y'all see when it come to these niggas. I don't know what y'all see. I think y'all think these niggas is just out here trying to fall in love with women and all that. Niggas not trying to fall in love in Atlanta, trying to find a woman that's going to help you build your business up. You trying to find a woman that's going to put you on. You trying to find a woman that is going to invest into whatever you got going on and help make you make more money in the long run so that you can then go on, and do whatever you want to do later on from her help. That's what most men are going to be somewhere in the need of a woman's help, okay? Not your mother, not your sister, but me, oh Lord. Okay? Girl, it's sad. Was there anything else? Contessa, what you said?
Do you think Toya was a good host for the Met Gala?
She knows she wasn't a good host. She wasn't trying to be a good host. She was trying to do her thing. She was trying to turn it into the Toya Gala, which is what she did.
Toya Gala. The Toya and Eugene Gala.
The Toya and Eugene Gala, which was, but it's okay. But it really should be about philanthropy. It should be about the students, I mean, one of our suggestions was whatever money we collect, let's just give it all to scholarships, because at this point, we having a party for 2 days.
Do you think Toya was a good host for the Met Gala?
She knows she wasn't a good
Child, Toya said she never paid for a Met Gala. I think that's what she meant. They excluded her the first 2 years. And I'm not sure why she didn't pay the 3rd season. So, yeah, Contessa, you a flip-flopper. You're a little weird, girl, because all through the season, it seemed like you was on Toya's side. You was trying to be on everybody's side, low-key. And then, kind of having to sneak this shit in the background. And I believe what Jamie said. Jamie said that Contessa is just mad because Eugene didn't rent out her office. And Contessa is that type of person. Contessa is the type of person to take something that's not personal like that personal. If it's not a good fit, it's not a good fit, man. Why are you this upset? Get somebody else in there. They got other doctors, bitch. Okay, let me see.
What happened with you and Shamia on this text message?
Whatever me and Shamia will talk about will be between Shamia. It's not between you. That's it.
All right, take her hand. Don't take mine.
You're antagonizing me.
I'm not.
You are.
I promise you I'm
you're
not.
Doing some extra stuff.
I promise you.
So if I can't have
I really do want y'all to just
what
work
I'm telling
it
you
out.
is
I'm just saying.
Shamia and I is none of nobody's business. I'm speaking on me and you. And what you said in the press, I don't think I should address right now after my drink. I don't want to sweep other stuff under the rug. But
girl, fuck you. I'm sorry. I just don't like the tone of, girl, you did something to me and I don't have to respect you. I don't have to respect you. Girl, fuck you. Girl. See, that's why I can't deal with Porsha, because y'all be letting Porsha play on y'all top.
I mean, to not be friends with her.
And cringy. Now he's thanking everybody for coming to her ex-marital home.
Girl, her ex-marital home. There's no such thing as an ex-marital home, bitch. It's either a marital home or it's not. And ain't nobody married, so it ain't no marital home. Oh my God. Shut up, Shamia. Shut up. Because Shamia one of them, girl, I'm not going to ever admit that I'm angry at you, but I'm going to just act like you treat these niggas real bad. You know what I'm saying? You be dogging niggas out. Girl, are you okay? Are you a nigga? Are you a part of the nigga dumb that I'm dogging out? Because what is happening right now? She didn't upgrade him. Who didn't upgrade him? You think that who you think who we talking about? Quad? You think Quad didn't upgrade King? Yeah, that's delusional, ma'am. Again, devaluing women, devaluing what women bring to the table, being delusional about how other women run to a man if they see him with a halfway decent woman somewhere. There's a group of women, if they see you with a halfway decent woman, they will try to fuck you. Yes. Because they find a woman that you fucking impressive. So if she wants you, something special got to be about you. So that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, as a woman, you might even devalue yourself. I don't know a woman worth her stock that doesn't upgrade a man in some type of way, doesn't fill out a job application, doesn't get a job application pulled, doesn't tell him who to talk to about something, doesn't be a therapist to a nigga, help him get over his mommy issues, make him realize that his first time was actually sexual assault and he need to go to therapy for that. Like, y'all gonna keep acting like women don't just be showing up. Okay? Y'all gonna act like, girl. Y'all gotta. Who we talking about? Why we talking about Lyric? Oh, don't nobody. Lyric is not a part of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Don't do that, cause I'll block you. Don't do that. Yeah, you coming in at the end, girl. I'm about to go, cause y'all know we still gotta pack. Anyway, if y'all love me at all, y'all will get in my Cash App. If you gave to my Cash App already, thank you. I appreciate you. You a real one, okay? You're a real one. It was needed, okay? I don't know where my Cash App shit at, but y'all know it's BondyBlue, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? If y'all wanted to throw a few dollars a bitch with, you heard me, when I go out of town, you heard me? If y'all let me like that, I'd appreciate it. But, if not, it's cool. I ain't tripping. I'll see y'all, And we'll be vlogging. We'll be vlogging when we're out there, Lyric and I. Okay, while we're in Thailand. So, hate on my ass from out here, those of y'all that be trying to, come at me in these comments, okay? I'll make sure I post something real nice. Thank you, Elle. I appreciate you, love. I'll make sure I post something real nice on my ass for y'all, okay? Up on the Instagram, okay? Make sure if you say something bad, say it from a fake page, bitch. Nah, I'm playing. I'm not. I love y'all, okay? Not, y'all. Now it's just us. Hey, everybody. Okay, thank y'all for coming today. Okay. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all week. And I'm going to try to come to y'all, so make sure y'all following me on Instagram and on TikTok. Big and ass. You talking about me? You motherfucking right. You motherfucking right. Okay, this is a free service out here. What else am I supposed to do? This is tips. Okay, you goddamn right. I'm begging for tips, bitch. Like I'm tap dancing in the motherfucking French Quarter. What do you want from a black woman at a time like this? I am begging. Okay, absolutely. Now, G Wells, send me some motherfucking money. That's not begging. I'm telling you what to do. Send it to me. Send it to me right now. We will be thinking I give a fuck, and I don't. All right, I'm done. I love y'all. See y'all later. Bye.